Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Never in a Million. I'm a gift designer, and tonight is part 2 of my pedicure concepts. So, on the last video that I posted about how you can start a gift basket business with some dollar products I found at Rose's, and these are some pedicure concepts. And so I wanted to show a different way, just using 2 more additional items. You can make a gift look a little bit bigger and kind of trick the eye, and make it a little bit more impactful. So I'm just going to jump right in here, and I'm again using the towel that I used. I got this towel at Rose's for $1.99, and I'm just kind of rolling it up on this piece of cardboard that I showed earlier in the video. And this is kind of inspired by Baskets and More. She's a gift designer here on YouTube as well. Her name is Miss Joy, and she has inspired me tremendously in this gift basket community. And so I am going to add this towel a little bit catty-cornered in this container. This is a 50-cent container I got from Family Dollar eons ago. I just have a lot in my stockpile, and so I'm going to use this one. You also can find this, I believe it's $1.50 now. Dollar Tree went up in prices, so you could find this at a Dollar Tree, but I did get this one from Family Dollar when they were on clearance. I'm also just going to use the bubble bath that I used. This was $1.29 at Rose's, and it is still going to be kind of the most expensive bath product that I used here. The most expensive item is the $1.99 towel, but I will definitely be using this, and I kind of anchored it in already with just some clear tape. So if you're a new a gift basket designer, we always use transparent clear tape. I'm going to also add this Epsom salt. This was $1 at Rose's, and when I say Rose's, it's a discount store kind of in the southeast side. I don't know if it's all over, but it also could be a Maxway. If you have a Maxway in your area, they're a sister store. Okay, I know a lot of Big Lots kind of opened up, and they also have some of the products that Rose's and Maxway has. So the additional item that I'm adding here is a foot scrub, and this was a penny to me from Dollar General, but you could find a scrub at Dollar Tree or City Trends. There's another designer here on YouTube, Still Classy. She has shared a lot of clearance deals that she finds at City Trends, a little fashion store, and so you may be able to find some scrubs there for $1. Dollar General, Family Dollar also has some as well. Dollar Tree. So I'm adding a scrub, and then I'm also adding a $1 foot paddle that I got from Rose's. Okay, so to add one more item to kind of elevate this gift, I am going to add this pair of socks. And I purchased these socks when they were 2 for a penny on Red Triangle after they clearanced out at Dollar General. But of course, you can find socks, fuzzy socks at Dollar Tree if you want to use that as well. So I really just took the gift, kind of the same products, bath products that I used in the towel in the last episode, and I just added socks in a scrub, and I elevated it with a little bit more height in this kind of bigger container. And that is simply the items that I added. So just 2 additional items, a scrub and a pair of socks. And then I'm using the same foliage and flowers that I used in the last video, and that was on a it came from a memorial arrangement that went on sale, and so I plucked those flowers off of there, and I had this foliage in my kind of stockpile. And so this is what the gift looks like. It adds a little bit more drama, but still mainly the same products. The only difference here would be a scrub that you could use on your whole body, or obviously when you're doing a pedicure, to kind of help remove dead skin. And it's in a lavender scent as well, and it's 5 Deep Breaths is the brand that I'm using here. You also could add a lotion if that was something that you're interested in adding. But this is all that the gift is going to get. I am seeing that it's a little plain here, and I want to introduce that red color along with the purple. And so I just did the same kind of similar style bow. This bow was done in kind of an afterthought. I traditionally would tie it on the towel probably before I would start the gift, but as per usual, I just sat down to make a gift. I don't really do any pre-staging, and I didn't know that I would need this. So if you want to replicate this, I will go ahead and tie a bow or a ribbon kind of in the center of the towel first. But I'm just kind of making do here. I do have this bow on a little piece of kind of bendable plastic wire that I use for floral arrangements to kind of settle it in place where I want it to be. So you kind of see me fiddling there, but this is a piece of plastic wire that I use for floral arrangements. It won't ruin the gift or anything like that. It won't even snag the towel. It's just kind of like a pipe cleaner, just to kind of grab hold of that towel and make sure that it sets nicely. So I do this here. I also mentioned in the other video that I kind of like the gift to look pretty when it's unwrapped, and I think that adding the bow there covers up the space, yes, but also allows for an area where it can look pretty when you take it out of the basket. And that's just a personal preference. It's something that I do to ensure that they open up these gifts and use them. All right. So this is the final look of the gift before it's all wrapped up. And I'm going to wrap this up and use a purple and red bow. And I'm going to fiddle around with this bow. I can already tell you I didn't use enough loops, and I feel like my loops were a little bit too long for this gift as well. So I'm trying to fiddle with it to make it look nice and presentable. But I might actually add more ribbon to this and take it off, because I'm just not liking the way this bow is being shaped. But yes, so this is kind of the final look, and I'll pan to another close-up with the other one that I did. I also just add a little, some curly cues to the back of this gift, where the bow was, just because they are items on the back, and I kind of thought that it needed that. So like I said, I'm going to pan to, or bring up the other gift side by side, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, how to kind of upscale it, but only with 2 additional items. And this is a good way for basket members, or people who want to break in the business, I should say, to kind of re-examine or kind of one-up a concept. So it's just with the addition of some socks and a scrub, and you can charge slightly more because of the presentation in this, and it just looks like more. So just showing you again, the socks and the scrub is the only thing different. I did add, of course, 2 different flowers, so one on the back and one in the front. And this gift can definitely be sold during the holiday season, or it can carry over to Valentine's and even Mother's Day. So a lot of people love the color purple, and then this is kind of a one-size-fits-all gift. Everyone should be taking care of their feet in between those pedicures, or some people like to do that at home. All right, guys, good night. Enjoyed you. And if you liked seeing more content like this, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I do have another complete set of these products, and I could show you a different way, or move on to the next topic. All right, enjoyed you guys. Good night.